Hey guys, I am back to film my TBR for Bazaar's 24-hour readathon, which is happening on April 13th. I will be hosting with them again because it's always a blast to host with my buddy Bazaar. And this one obviously has a special meaning to him, so I'm certainly honored to be hosting with him for this one. So I tried to go through all my stuff that I hadn't read yet, see what I had that was potentially sibling themed, because this is a sibling themed readathon. So try and read anything that is specifically about siblings. I'm thinking family is also on the table, you know, close relationships to that effect, which I did pull a couple family ones in here, so I'm just gonna count them. But anyways, this is 24 hours on the 13th of April. I know he has said that try and like track when you don't read and then catch up on Sunday. I usually don't do that because I'm just like, I just read enough as it is in like a 12-hour period. But I do have that Friday beforehand off, so I'm probably going to read some on that Friday as well to add to it. So obviously when I do my wrap up, I'll let you guys know what I read on Friday versus what I read on Saturday, and we'll go from there. The TBR is not too long right now. Well, okay, the ones I have in front of me are not too much, but there is one big honker of a series that I want to reread and then catch up on reading because I got very behind on, and I have to like dig that out, so I'll have a picture of it when I get to it. So the first one is, I'm just going to do the two that kind of don't, they fit for family, but not really siblings, but I did want to read them, so I'm just going to probably quickly read them on like Friday or something, and I'm just throwing them in there. It is Catching Up on the Girl from the Other Side, which is about, these two are basically family in my opinion. So I am behind on it by this new volume that just came out, so I definitely want to catch up on that one. And then I also want to catch up on Harkana Receive, which is actually about cousins. So I figured it's close enough. They pretty much act like siblings together. But I did just get this one, and I want to catch up on this one too, because I'm having a lot of fun with this one. So the next ones that I have that do have siblings in them is for the Spring Into Readathon, I did read the first volume of Quintessential Quadruplets. So I did get the second one for this month, so I will be reading this for the readathon too, which also deals with obviously quadruplets, so sisters. The next one that I'm going to read is catch up on what I've bought so far of Delicious in Dungeon. So I have got volume 2 to read, volume 3, and volume 4. So that one is about adventurers traveling in the dungeon, and 2 of them are siblings, so it most certainly does count. And then the last one I'm going to read is actually a series that I started. I think I've read like the first 2, I might even have read the first 3 volumes before, and I just didn't finish with the last volume. I can't remember. I read some of this. I never finished reading it. It's only a 4-volume series, and it is a yokai rental shop, which deals with the one main character learning that he has a long-lost half-brother and what goes on with that. So it is only a 4-volume series, so I am reading all of it for this readathon. 2, 3, and 4. The Monstrous Conclusion. So there is that. And that is everything that I have like physical right now to show you guys. The other thing that I am going to read, which is going to be the bulk of it, is actually going to be Loveless. So I did originally collect Loveless when it was put out by Tokyopop. I will put a picture of it on the screen so you guys can see. It's like 13 volumes so far. It's crazy long. And so I did get it when it was originally put out by Tokyopop, and then who's putting it out now? Is it Viz? I can't remember. The picture will show you clearly. But it was never finished by Tokyopop, and then like the creator, who I love, never actually, I don't think she ever finished it in Japan, so I think like Viz keeps like putting out the volumes whenever they finally get to the point where she puts one out, so they can actually like put one out. So it's up to volume 13, I believe. I don't know if it's ever going to end, but it's really cool. It's about the main character and his brother, who was, it's been a while, I think his brother was his brother murdered, or his brother was missing, or something about trying to find out what happened to his brother. It's clearly been a while since I've read this thing, like when it first came out, like years and years and years ago. So yeah, that is everything that I am planning on reading for the readathon. I will also be doing my lovely Twitter sprints, which I have so much fun with, so those will also be happening. So I'll have my Twitter link down below. I will have Bazaar's announcement video for this one, as well as his recommendations video, which I need to actually watch. I'm so behind on videos. So yeah, and I'll watch it today, Bazaar, I promise. And then I'm also probably going to be posting some pics along the way on Instagram, so I will put that down below as well. So definitely check those out. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys will join with us. It is a, you know, a lovely readathon to talk about the life of someone who is lovely, and go watch his video. It explains better than I do. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys later for the next video. Everyone have a very good rest of the day. Bye!